All right, guys, let's take a look at NVIDIA. This one got me. Not a great one. I think I got bull trapped on this one. So I had done a few videos a while back, and I genuinely thought that we were going to get a nice bounce. And so let me walk you through. Let me walk you through what I was kind of looking at and what actually happened. All right, so the original analysis was that we had this pullback here, and this pullback came all the way down to this level, which is previous high level, previous support, right? And we had bounced, and so I think we had a double bottom with some divergence, maybe. I can't remember exactly, but oh, there wasn't divergence there. That's fine. But this is what got me. So we had this is a bullish engulfing candle, right? And that's a bullish engulfing candle off of a low, off of this low. So the analysis is that this was the bounce, this is the pullback, this is the bounce, big bullish engulfing candle, breakout of this counter trend, push back above the moving averages, right? So that's all standard. That's standard, right? And then at this point you would expect a retest. I can't remember exactly when I bought, if I bought on this breakout or if I tried to buy on this retest, right? But so it comes up and it rolls over, and so you're expecting a retest, and at this point you would expect another bounce out into here, and we didn't get that, right? So that support level fell through, and you can see like we have probably still, we've still got a gap here, but it just broke through, just fell through the support level. Okay, so that's an example of how it just doesn't, how do I say this? The support level doesn't hold, and it just goes through what your analysis is, and you have to adjust your analysis and change and just say, okay, so the probability in this case didn't work in my favor, and this is where the stop losses come into play, where theoretically you could have put, if you had bought up here, you might put a stop loss down here below these lows, right? So when it does just kind of puke itself down to here, which is like, this was the big candle here that just broke through, and it was like, no, we're not bouncing here. But at this candle, if you had a stop loss in, it would have just taken you out for a small loss. And so it just kept going, and so now we are, unfortunately, we've broken below this trend line. We've broken below the moving averages. We would sort of expect a retest. Well, we would expect a retest. I thought this last week would have moved up into here before rolling over. So like up into there, moving up into here and rolling over before finding a new low. I don't know if that's going to happen based on this candle. Last week's candle, quite bearish. It sort of just came up to these moving averages instead of the trend line and this support level up here. It just kind of, it might just roll over from here. It might not go all the way up. So the next major support levels are here, which is about 148-ish, and then the 200 moving average, 200 weekly moving average. So I think we've got some further downside to go on NVIDIA, which kind of sucks. So, the probability just didn't work in our favor this time, and it fell through that support, and now it's in more of a bearish territory longer term. Let's take a look at it monthly. What does a monthly give us? Let's turn off. Okay. Yeah, okay. So monthly, we're below the 21. We haven't hit 50. It did bounce off the 50 previously over here. So we'll see if NVIDIA wants to kind of ride the 50 moving average like it did in this case back here. 50 moving average in this silver color. Maybe it goes to that 50. Maybe it holds this kind of 148-ish support here. Bounces off that and bounces off the 50 at the same time. We'll see. Hard to say at this point, but, well, actually, so if we were to do, let's try this. Let's try the ABCD corrective pattern. So ABCD corrective pattern, kind of an Elliott wave corrective pattern. So we have A, B, C, and you can estimate how far C is going to go. Well, that's interesting. So the C wave, you measure the A wave, add it to the C wave, or add it at the point B to get your measurement of the C wave. So this basically brings us down to where we already are at the moment, but we would assume that this would be this 148 level. Yeah, okay, so 148, this one, or is it 148? What is this? 140, okay, whatever, 147.50, let's just say. Looks like it wants to be a major support level in combination with that 200 period, 200 weekly moving average, which, you know, it'll kind of come up to meet in this zone here. So we could get a bounce from that point. So if let's put in, yeah, so let's just put in, let's just say this is where we're going to watch for a bounce. Yeah, so we're going to watch for a bounce. Let's get rid of these lines now. We're going to watch for a bounce around the let's say 120 to that 147 range in here. Watch for a longer term bounce in here and see what happens here. We can get rid of this fib now. Clean up your charts. Always good to clean up your charts. Keep your brain and eyes clean. Get rid of this too. All right, we'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. This is when we have to kind of just watch again to see if we get a bottom put into here. All right, guys, that is NVIDIA. Little update on NVIDIA, which didn't go our way, and we got caught in a little bit of a bull trap, I believe. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right, cheers, guys. Give a like, subscribe, support the YouTube, and we'll talk soon. Peace.